Hello and welcome to a Be Smart About Art short. Today we're pleased to welcome Tamara Gal-On. Tamara is from Capitalise on creativity. She's a coach who specialises in working with women in the creative industries. So we're doing a 3-part series called Mothers Who Create. 2 bad habits, that's part 1 and 2, and a solution, which is part 3. And now for part 3, a solution.
Well, one of the solutions that I've used working on this particular issue and to overcome those 2 bad habits is persistent action. And what do I mean by persistent action? Well, I mean doing something every day that encourages you to stay in the energy of transforming the situation that you're in or getting to where you want to get. And one of the great things about persistent action is an effect that I think both of us have experienced, Susan. In my previous life, when I used to be a member of a well-known international breakfast networking meeting, and a place where both of us in the past have done great things and have developed great things from our business. And what I found was once a week going to a breakfast and doing what I had to do there with the right energy, with real clear intention that it would help my business grow, help my business to grow. But bizarrely, a lot of the business that came to me whilst I was doing that didn't come from going to the breakfast. And this is one of the things that comes when we're in persistent action, that it's the energy of being in constant action and having things going on that enables great things to happen. And actually, often things which are much bigger than the amount of seeming time or effort that we put into taking the particular action in question. And one of the things that I have found really works is that even tiny bits of action, 10 minutes or less a day, because I know that time feels like a very tricky issue for mothers because we've got so many demands and our time moves around a lot, particularly when we've got under 5s, because what needs to happen when it needs to happen. And so what I found is that saying I only need 10 minutes a day or less to take focused and persistent action towards a goal that really moves us, that really feels like something that we're committed to. And it can be long term. We can set 5 years, from the time of our small person. I've got one who's 7 weeks old now. So when he starts school, I've got 5 years to get something amazing done in 10-minute increments. I'm fairly confident I could get something awe-inspiring done in 5 years of 10 minutes. And so this is something that I know someone who has launched an architecture practice with, for example. And I am currently testing it out on a book project that I have got, and I am making really great progress 10 minutes at a time. So persistent action. It's not to feel that you have to have enormous chunks of time, I need to find a whole week from somewhere. 10 minutes a day or less can be enough to just really feel that you have moved something forwards. And I feel, once again, tackling the 2 bad habits that we were talking about in our previous 2 talks, this is once again a place where we can take persistent action. We can take action every day just for a couple of minutes to check in. Are we doing the guilt thing? Are we taking on board issues that really aren't ours, that are historical, that are ancestral, that are cultural or societal? We don't need to feel guilty. Can we choose a different story? Can we choose a different energy? 2 minutes a day is enough to just reflect and see if we're fighting the good fight on that particular front. And with the second bad habit of resignation, are we rounding down? Are we deciding that we can have less than in actual fact we really could have, because we've decided that certain things aren't possible, that we can't have certain things? Just checking in, 2 minutes is enough. Am I doing this? Can I tell myself a better story? Can I reach for something better for myself? But persistent action every day really builds and enables us to just attract much bigger results from the tiny little bits that we are doing. It's the classic example of getting a greater whole out of the sum of those little parts.
Fantastic advice. So it sounds like that mindset of really being open to that 10 minutes a day can make such a difference. Thank you very much, Tamara. It's a pleasure to have you on this Be Smart About Art short. We'll look forward to seeing you soon at a Be Smart About Art event. Thank you very much.